How's it going, everybody? I want to talk about the new Darkmeyer update that's coming out June 4th. So, you guys have probably just heard, I think it was just 2 days ago or maybe yesterday, they announced that Darkmeyer is coming out for, basically the entire expansion is coming out June 4th. So, I'm pretty excited. I think like a month ago, they had spoken sort of about it coming out at the end of the summer, but I guess they surprised us. We'll see though. They say June 4th. There might be some delays and it might not be until like winter, but so far it looks like it's June 4th. So I want to talk about my thoughts on the update. I'm going to go back into the blog about all about Dark Mayor and just tell you my opinions, my thoughts, what's good and what's bad. So, yeah, let's get into it. So I have it pulled up right here. And this is from February 24th. This is like the original this is the original blog, but it has all the changes and stuff. So, yeah, let's just go through it. I'll just be charging some air orbs in the background. I need to charge all these air orbs so that I can get more money to buy more blood runes, to kill more spider, to get more elites. So, yeah. So I'm going to just be crafting these in the background. Okay. A darkness has fallen over Mauritania. The Myarchy, I think it's pronounced Myarchy. Myarchy freedom fighters have achieved their last major victory over the vampires with the death of Ranis Draken. However, their newly found hope is unlikely to last. After many years of absence, Lord Lorneal Draken, the vampire overlord of Mauritania, has finally emerged from his castle. He has but one goal: to avenge his brother and eradicate the Myarchy once and for all. Nice. I think that's just the quest thing. I personally, questing's not like my biggest enjoyment in this game. It's like it's whatever. I'll do it. Okay, I think this change list is put into the actual blog itself, so I won't go into that. Sins of the Father quest. Sins of the Father is the fifth installment. They spelled installment wrong. In the Myarchy storyline. In this quest, you will need to help the Myarchy investigate some strange goings on in Mauritania, whilst also preparing for the return of Lord Lorneal Draken himself. All right, so I already opened all these. I just went through it just so I kind of have a brief overview before I recorded it. Yeah, these quests are like, I'm maxed. I have every quest, so like whenever I see these now, it's just irrelevant. But here's the requirements. I think the only tough one really is 52 agility. That's literally it. But yeah, 2 quest points, access to Darkmeyer, so you have to do the quest before you enter there. Improved Evondis Flail, which I'm assuming will be good because there's these new vampires coming out that you can kill on task. So that might be the best in slot weapon. New Dragon's Medallion Teleports, very nice. And Tome of Experience, very nice. Okay, I won't go into the poll questions either. Those have already been polled. Let's see. Capital of the Vampires and home of Castle Draken. Darkmeyer has stood for centuries as an imposing, impenetrable blight on Mauritania. Within its dark stone walls, you will find a multitude of new shops, amenities, and skilling methods. And let me guess, the new shops will probably include a magic shop that sells overpriced runes, like every fucking magic shop in the game besides the Magic Guild, which is... I'm sorry, I just had to go on that rant. Why is there a million magic stores and only one is actually good? It's depressing. I guess the Varrock one's good, but I only buy blood runes anyway, so. Let's see. Concept art, nice. The city of Darkmeyer, unlocked by Sins of the Father quest, is split into 3 tiers, each home to a different class of vampire. The first tier contains vampire juveniles and vampire juvenates. These are the equivalent to vampires found in Mire Ditch and have the same stats and drop tables. I have no idea what the drop tables are of that, so probably straight garbage. Second tier contains Firewatch, Elite Firewatch, Firelords, and Fire Ladies. Ooh. The Firewatch are the same as those found in Sleep and have identical stats and loot tables. Okay, I will probably need to look those up just on my own time. I didn't even know you could actually kill those things. And they actually had a drop table. Third tier contains Elite Firewatch, Firelords, and Fire Ladies. Okay. Pickpocketing Virelords and Vireladies. The Virelords and Vireladies found through the second and third tiers of a city are not attackable, but can be spoken to and pickpocketed. The latter requires 82 thieving and rolls on a new loot table, which includes the unique blood shard. Okay. I'm going to go into this blood shard, by the way. An attachment to the Amulet of Fury that creates a Blood Fury amulet. This passively saps the life from your opponent while doing melee damage and gives a small percentage of health back to the player. Okay, first of all, I have no idea why it's just melee damage and it's attached to a Fury. I don't know why they couldn't have included just any damage dealt. So that's my first gripe with it, but that's fine. When a blood shard is attached to your Amulet of Fury, you'll have a 10% chance of healing, and 10% of that damage you deal with. Okay, I misread that completely. You will have a 10% chance of healing 10% of the damage you deal with a minimum of a 1. For example, if you hit a 40, you have a 10% chance of being healed 4, and if you hit a 23, you have a chance of being healed 2. Okay. This will only last for 10,000 successful hits. So I'm assuming every time you hit a number, is that a successful hit when you actually hit a number? Because I know you can hit a 0. You can hit like a 0.1, but it still counts as a hit, even though it's a 0. We'll see how that works. After that, the blood shard will be destroyed, leaving you with just an Amulet of Fury. That is the worst. I honestly do not understand why they did that. Why can't it be an Onyx sync? There is literally no Onyx syncs in the game right now, and it bothers me. And they're literally cheap. Like, they're dirt cheap. So it's really, really stupid that you keep... It would be like coming out with an Abyssal Tentacle, and then the Abyssal Tentacle, or like the Kraken Tentacle degrades instead of the Whip. It would just be absolutely pointless. Like, what was the whole purpose? It was supposed to be a sync. I mean, at least that's what I thought in my head. It was supposed to be a Onyx sync, but apparently not. I guess the one good thing about this is that you're going to have the motivation to go back and kill more vampires for it as an Iron Man. I don't even know. I don't know what the drop rate's going to be like, but kind of weird. I'm trying to think if it would be worth it anywhere. I think like maybe Zammy and maybe Bandos. But, like, even then, I just feel like a Torture's better in, like, every scenario. I was personally just thinking, before I started recording this, if it would be good at Bandos. You know, just wearing full Justice Shirt and that Blood Shard Amulet. But, like, if it's a 10%... I'm pretty sure I only hit Bandos maybe 15 successful hits. So I'm basically getting a 1 heal, and knowing my luck, it'll probably be like a 1 or a 2. So that just seems like absolute garbage. I honestly can't think of a place where it's actually good. So in the comments, if you guys have a place where this is going to be good, let me know. I guess it's just staying as long as possible. I'm just thinking maybe Seracnus might be good, might stay a little longer, but no, I'm using a Scythe. I want the 5 extra strength. I don't know. It just seems really shitty. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm really depressed that the Fury doesn't doesn't degrade. It's the actual Blood Fury, or the Blood Amulet, or Blood Shard. Killing Elite Firewatch. The Elite Firewatch are more powerful versions. Oh, by the way, I apologize. I have allergies. I woke up this morning just horrible allergies, so I apologize for the snorting my snot and stuff. But yeah, the Elite Firewatch are more powerful versions of the normal Firewatch. They can be killed for an improved loot table, which includes the Blood Shard, and can count towards Vampire Slayer tasks. Vampires will also be included in 2 new Slayer unlocks, which will extend vampire tasks to between 200 and 250, and allow them to be assigned Konar, Duradel, Sheldar, and Neve Steve. Nice. So yeah, like it depends on their normal drop table as well. I'm gonna get the Blood Shard because I want it, but that's my autism and completionist mindset that just wants to get it. I honestly can't see myself actually ever using it. Again, let me know in the comments if there's actually any place that it's good at. But yeah, we'll see if that's a good task to get. I don't know what the normal drop table is going to be like. I'm going to go into the wiki and just see what the vampires we do have in the game right now, what their drop tables are. I can kind of see if there would be anything good. One thing I would love for them to drop is blood runes. Preferably uncharged, or not uncharged orbs, charged orbs. That is just something. Okay, so I'm currently charging orbs. This has not been updated since the release of the game. Like, they need to do something about this. That we get so many battle staves as drops, and the only places you get orbs are like Sire, Lava Dragons, Water Fiends, and yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like a little drop here and there of more orbs from new monsters would be kind of nice. Although they could just make a shortcut, so you just run through the wilderness and climb up a little rope that goes up here. Or even better, let the Wilderness Sword 4 give you unlimited tellies to right here. Boom. That might be a little OP, but let's be honest, nobody actually crafts their own air orbs nowadays. I'm just doing it because I'm talking. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure all these passed. I am just going off my gut here. I'm pretty sure all these passed. I'm not going to go into it. Or I'm not going to look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure all of them passed. Essence Mine and Raw Day Alt Mines, or Day Alt Deposits. This is what I've been looking forward to, except going into a little bit of reading right before I started recording this, it looks dull. I'll just say it looks dull, but we'll see. For many years, Darkmeyer was home to a mysterious power. The presence of this power caused the mineral deposits in the area to change, creating Day Alt and Pure Essence deposits. Within Darkmeyer's mine, players can mine raw Day Alt if they have at least 60 mining. Only one deposit will... This is what bugs me. Only one deposit will be active at a time, so pay close attention. Okay, them bringing that... Dude, I'm so sorry, but this literally just looks like a recolored Zaya, which is just... I don't know, man. That is just the worst content in the game. Zaya RC is the worst content in the game. It's just god-awful. I'm sorry. If you guys like it, probably means you like shitty content, but no offense. It looks... Reading that... so there's probably going to be 2 deposits. Like, only one's going to be active at a time. Yeah, it's not... Pay close attention. That's not close attention. That's called looking at your screen every 15 seconds and clicking the new one that's a little bit brighter. And I guarantee you there's going to be zero way to tick manipulate it. I know you're probably thinking, wow, this guy's a fucking nerd. He wants to sweat skilling. Yeah, I do want to sweat. That's how I enjoy the game. And that's how I feel like putting in more effort, you should get a bigger reward. So that's my opinion. But all you Zaya Runecraft Andes can enjoy this, I guess. If it is exactly like Zaya Runecraft, which I'm 90% sure it will be, I just won't even participate. I'm going to be honest. I will not do it. But if there is some way to, put more effort in to get more reward, then I'll look into it. Because it would be nice to get the essence for traditional essence mining, or essence rune crafting, I should say. So let's see. The active deposit can be mined to obtain stackable and untradeable Day Alt shards that can be converted into untradeable Day Alt essence that do not stack, with an NPC located in the mine. Day Alt essence can be used anywhere that Pure Essence can, including ZMI. This is another thing that's bad. I think Olympus kind of went into the calculations of that ZMI already has a buff, like kind of like this essence buff already. That's the reason ZMI is like pretty good. Basically every essence used, and that's why it's good for Iron Man as well. I believe every essence gives double the XP that it would already have given at a traditional altar. I don't know if that's actually right, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. That's why it's good for Iron Man, because Iron Men are always limited on Pure Essence, so they want to get as much XP out of the Pure Essence as possible. I would have to go into it to know exactly why, but Olympus did some calculations on this, and basically ZMI just becomes like super OP when combined with these new essence. So I'm a little nervous of that. Basically, I don't have the actual math in front of me, but if I recall correctly, I think it was like lava runes, like crafting lava runes over ZMI, and I think the lava runes included the time it would take to craft binding necklaces and the dueling rings. ZMI was just like slightly either below or slightly above the rate, like very, very, like within a K per hour. So ZMI is basically just gonna be the meta, I believe, if you replaced this mining with redwoods. So like normal Iron Man, if they wanted AFK, they would just go to redwoods or go to Nightmare Zone. They could probably do this because I'm assuming it's gonna be like ZRC, where you just click on the spot, wait 2 minutes until the spot gets dark, and then you run to the other spot, and you literally can stay there infinitely. So pretty sure this is going to be the new redwoods. So, and then ZMI afterwards is going to be the meta. Unfortunately, because I wish, like, I don't know, ZMI shouldn't be the meta. That is just too little effort. I'm sorry. Again, my opinions, guys. My opinions. If you guys like Easyscape, that's cool. I mean, you do you. I don't want to shame any of your guys' thoughts on the game, but these are just mine. So yeah, I'm scared for that. I'm going to be honest. Before the vampires came to Mauritania, the region was known as Hallow Vale and was ruled over by the Icene Queen Eferite Hallow. She ruled the region from the capital in the southeast, a city that followed the vampire takeover, but became the two cities of Darkmeyer and Meyerditch. With the exception of the royal family, who had their own private graveyard, most citizens of Hallow Vale were buried in a great crypt known as the Hallowed Sepulcher. To protect the sepulcher from grave robbers, it was built with various traps and other defense mechanisms. However, that hasn't stopped someone from trying to raid it. A group of unknown individuals are particularly interested in recovering any of Hallow Vale's old currency, hallowed marks, from the sepulcher. To help them with this, they are willing to reward anyone who obtains one of these hallowed marks for them. I am excited about this. I am actually, I'm pretty excited. Agility's always been one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's respectable, I guess, because it just takes so long. But it's literally brain dead. It's just very simple to train. I feel like over time, people have kind of come to that knowledge where, agility's just... It's just a time sink. There is no real, challenge. I guess that's all of RuneScape when you think about it, but... comparing 3-tick 4G to running RD roofs, I mean, there is a difference. So I think this is going to be I want this to be the best XP rates. Do I want all the rewards from it and the XP rates? No, not really. I just wish something with a lot more click intensity and brain power could be the best rates, because I've honestly heard people in the high level community saying they're scared RD is going to be devalued. RD is literally brain dead. Why that's just weird that you would be scared of that being devalued. It's completely brain dead and it profits you money. This might have a bit too many rewards, which is kind of a shame. There's so many old courses in the game that I'll kind of go into it, but one of these rewards, I just wish one of the rewards had not gone to this piece of content and had gone to all the OG courses, not rooftops, but Dorgeshen, Wildy course, Apatol, Penguin course, courses Penguin course actually already has its own niche, but the other ones are completely dead content. But I'll go into that after. Let's see. Once a player enters a sepulcher, they will be given a limited amount of time to raid the crypt. The crypt will be filled with tombs hiding stealable items. These will be randomly chosen from a new loot table with a rare chance of obtaining a hallowed mark. Players will also earn agility XP for avoiding the various traps in the area, as well as getting a bonus amount of XP whenever a tomb is looted. While treasure may be rewarding, the more time you have remaining when you leave the crypt, the more agility XP you gain. That's cool. I like that. It's not just a meta where it's you do this, you do this. No, you get either more rewards or more XP. You get to choose, kind of. But beware, if you start a floor and don't complete it before the time runs out, you will sacrifice all of your potential earned agility XP. That's cool. The Sepulcher is made up of 5 levels. Give me a sec. each requiring a higher agility to access, agility level to access. Focused on the expected agility XP rates. I'm so bad at reading right now, I apologize. XP gained for each floor is estimated to be slightly higher than the XP gained on rooftop courses. Similar to Pyramid Plunder, players access the next level via the previous one. The agility requirements are, 52 to 92. Nice. All right, so yeah, you guys have probably seen the Q&A where they went into what they already had made. It looks unique. It looks really cool, actually, and it looks like there's skill behind it. And I really hope that there's there's skill behind it, but there still is a rhythm to it. Because, for example, one of the pieces of content that's already in the game that was actually a ton of fun for me, that's very underrated in my opinion, was the Rogues minigame. The one where you get the thieving outfit, the Rogues outfit. That was really enjoyable because it's kind of a little bit of a learning curve at first. Not really, just kind of got to know where to like stand and move. But if you do it more and more, you just fly through it, and it's so much fun because it's just everything's constant, you know? So that actually became really fun, and I kind of hope this minigame ends up being like that. Although randomization's still nice in a way. It kind of keeps you on your feet. I do like having a long minigame that's just as soon as you know when to move, like what ticks to move, you know, where to move exactly, that's when it becomes really fun and you're just flying through. So we'll see. There are two types of rewards on offer from the Hallowed Sepulcher. Rare loot you get from raiding treasures inside, and items you can purchase from a reward shop with hallowed marks. Okay. This is the ring I was talking to you about that I wish this ring, I'll go into it, wish this ring was actually not a part of this piece of content. I wish this could kind of revive older OG courses by having just a rare drop for whenever completing it. Because let's be honest, nobody ever does those courses already, and nobody ever plans to, especially with all these new things coming out. If you're willing to sacrifice both time and agility XP, you can track down some treasure chests while inside the Hallowed Sepulcher. These are protected by various traps. They contain loot that may be worth your while, including the Ring of Endurance and the strange old lockpick. So, let me go into these. Ring of Endurance, I'm just going to say it. Like, I literally thought, okay, this might sound arrogant or something. I literally came up with this idea. I swear on my life. I would talk about this like 13 months ago, about this new Ring of Endurance that I wanted to come out into the game. But it wasn't going to come from a new course. It was going to be, like I said, from OG courses. And it was going to act as kind of like a stamina holder / invisible agility boost. Anyway, weird flex, I know, but I did think of this first. Jagex stole my idea and didn't give me any credit. I'm pissed. This ring requires 70 agility to equip. You charge it with up to 1,000 doses of stamina potion. 1 dose equals 1 charge. A charge is consumed when you drink a stamina potion. So that's kind of neat. You still need the stamina potions in your inventory to make it like work properly. Making the effects of the potion last twice as long. So I wonder if this ring will be used in raids or like scaled raids maybe. I don't even know. Actually, probably not. If the ring is removed while under the effects of a stamina potion, the remaining duration is cut in half. Also, while the ring is charged with at least 500 charges and you are not under the effect of a stamina potion, your run energy drain rate is reduced by 15%. Nice. And it's not using your... Wait. So it wouldn't be using any charges. You're just wearing the ring and it's just giving you a passive bonus out for no cost, I'm assuming. For example, at 0 kg, this would be okay, blah, blah, blah. So it's just a slight difference. It's nice, though. This is like the new skilling ring. I guess the crystal signet has its use, but this is going to be another sort of niche skilling. Probably for rune crafting, I guess. This would be a rune crafting ring. Maybe also smithing at anvils if you run out of energy. Interesting. Strange old lockpick I am excited about. This lockpick, when placed in your inventory, will allow you to bypass all Barrow's doors. That's awesome. That is awesome. They had originally pulled it as just being able to go through the puzzle door without just instantly, basically. But this is going to make my life a little bit easier. So if I want to get elite clue scrolls, let's say, from Barrows, now it's like every run is basically the same length of time. Like if you can go through any door, the thing is it only has 50 charges. It is tradable when it has 50 charges. A charge is consumed when you use the lockpick to open a door. So I don't know how rare it's going to be. I guess you're buying it with hallowed marks or whatever. Whatever they called? Yeah, hallowed marks. I think you're buying them with those out of the store outside. But yeah, so I don't know how rare they're going to be. But if I could have basically like unlimited supply of those, that would make Barrows like pretty damn good. Because, you know, sometimes you're in Barrows and you have to run through the entire underground dungeon to get to the chest. So this would make it so every single time you just go through the first door you see. Which is pretty OP. It saves a lot of time. We'll see, though. But yeah, it's untradeable once you use one charge. And I'm assuming it degrades. I don't think it's a chargeable thing. I think it just has 50 charges and it just disappears. Interesting. Outside of the Hallowed Sepulcher, you'll find a... Oh, wait, so this is the stuff you get inside? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the treasure loot. Okay, so this is the stuff you actually get from inside the minigame, from the treasure chests. Interesting. Outside of the Hallowed Sepulcher, you'll find a stranger that is willing to take some hallowed marks off your hands in exchange for rewards that you will find quite useful in aiding your raiding crypt adventures. So these are all things that help you with inside. This adds an extra minute to your remaining time. Again, I don't know how OP any of these are going to actually be. New grapple. Yeah, like magic. I literally don't know any of these. Seems like there's a lot of different skills you're going to be training inside of it. But yeah, there's, like, I don't know if you can just use all of them at once. Because it looks like they all have their own little equipable thing. But, yeah, I guess you can just hold all of them at once. They'll probably make you do the minigame more efficiently. We'll see, though. There are 2 other rewards that this trainer has to offer. While untradeable and unstackable, show off your dedication to the Hallowed Sepulcher. I'm excited about this. Excuse me. Dark Dye. I probably, honestly, won't even get that. I mean, I will, but I don't think I'll be wearing it. I just feel like it's just going to be too overworn. Dark Acorn, I don't even have a squirrel pet, but I'm glad this whole minigame's coming out because I could get the squirrel pet from the minigame. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not going to be really doing much agility until this all comes out. So I'm excited. I love cosmetics. They don't harm the game in any way. Sometimes you think it's a little overwhelming when they come out with like clue updates, where they just shit out a bunch of new cosmetics. Sometimes it seems a bit overwhelming, but at the end of the day, it's not affecting anything. It's just giving the game a little bit more variety. So I'm excited about any recolors. I think they're cool. Little dark squirrel. I want it. I just want a squirrel in general. Oh my gosh, this champion. I think he's going to claw me out. Oh, never mind. He's going to claw this cabbage guy out. I might have peed a little bit when I saw the... Oh, shit. He's streaming right now. Well, let me finish this. Okay. He's opening some cats. We're almost done with this, so... yeah, everyone follow Champion, by the way. On Twitch. And, oh, look. That's literally the end. Perfect. Well, yeah, these are my thoughts on Darkmeyer. I'm stoked for it to come out June 4th. New content. I'm excited just about the little things that updates usually include that just make it really fun. And I'm excited about the new vampires. I really hope the essence mine is tick manipulatable, or at least some sort of benefit to tryharding. But yeah, I'm really excited about the update in general. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the things I discussed. I know I have strong opinions on certain things, but you let me know what you guys are looking forward to, what you guys are not looking forward to. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys. And follow me on Twitch on the link below. Follow me on Twitter. That's usually where I post good things, or good things. Yeah, they're good things. And just updates on what I'm doing in game and stuff. So, yeah. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.